Hoi yare, section mana dum kapuro. Ai kapoy.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana dono khangdre.
Let's take a look at the headlines first. Preparation is on for Atuan Abonmai's last ride at his present home at Thangmaiban, Tarung village. Manipur Students Federation celebrated 23rd Foundation Day. Victim family of late A. Bibol Chandra Sharma demanded suspension of investigation officer of the case. India records 15,823 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours, 7,823 cases reported in Kerala. And PM Modi launches Rs 100 lakh crore National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV English News. This is UTPALA Konsam. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. For ELITETV news channels, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Advisor and former president of Zeliangrong, Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland, Atuan Abonmai's last rite will be observed tomorrow at his native birthplace at Thangmaiban, Tarung village. The last rite will be attended by various important leaders. It may be mentioned that the prominent leader who worked for the unification of hills and valleys was killed brutally by suspected cadres of the NSC and IM in Tamenglong district on 22nd October. Kagembam Vidyasagar, president of MSF, reflected on the active involvement of the student body while tackling several issues of Manipur state, even to the point of sacrificing their lives while leading people from the front for a good cause. As part of the 23rd anniversary celebration of Manipur Students Federation MSF, a blood donation camp was also held at their main office in Kwakatil, Thanaujam Lekai today. Kagembam Vidyasagar further said that once the COVID-19 restriction eases completely and to achieve proper regulation in the field of education, an inspection will be carried out in various schools and institutions. He voiced his concern over the assemblance of people in huge numbers pertaining to the election campaign organized by several political parties. General Secretary Hijam Roshan informed that they had checked several schools' premises in different parts of the state and urged the government officials to do the same.
School faculty have mission to the Loxon Grater. Smile MSF na Chowatodan can Lorke. Miami Kalaga, COVID to Chandra COVID treatment cost of Kudak Gamin and Lotoraki. No, MSF made lock to people Nungalaga, Kutanare, Nungalaga, whom is with the Gamin and Lotorcre. I took him a tongue to the Padet Hostan, Amakat Mamini Panzaro. Gamin of Piri oxygen, I took Changadomni, Peters, I took Logodom, Highway Forza, more than double than double Hikalame. MSF na kuda pisala Matunda hospital adugi moi di authority no wari sanar kanda government thokiba price to adugi matung ina lawgadamni haidan mungna bar pudagi kanna mungna ki adu MSF tanga makanda deba mayam gi khalla kanda tokiba.
Manipur Students Federation MSF District Committee Jiribam also celebrated its MSF 23rd Foundation Day at Jiribam Baupara PWD Guest House. All Jiribam United Club Association Ajuka President Mutum Maipaksana, MSF District Committee Jiribam President A. Rajiv, all Jiribam Maira Paibi AJ MP General Secretary TH Jamini Devi, M. Sham Kumar, Founder President MSF District Committee Jiribam, and all Manipur Women Voluntary Association Amvova President A. Rasia were the special guests of the event. Speaking on the occasion, MSF District Committee Jiribam President A. Rajiv talked on the various works taken up by the committee for the past 23 years to enhance development and upliftment in Jiribam district. He continued that he had talked with the joint director to solve the issue of the students who had to study in Imphal after the completion of graduation. He also assured that steps will be taken up to pressure the concerned departments for the completion of the 7 schools constructed in Jiribam district. In regards to the shocking incident of the killing of a rifleman deployed at the house of Manipur BJP unit president A. Sharda by his colleague, the brother of the deceased, A. Arun Sharma, demanded suspension of the investigation officer who leaked information to the media before releasing the charge sheet even before the investigation was completed. He stated they filed a report at the Porampad police station on the same day. He expressed unhappiness at the way the investigation was handled by the IO without following the procedures properly and seems like there is a certain motive to close the case in a hurried manner by releasing a statement to the press on the 7th and 8th of October, hence leading the court and people in general. Arun Sharma questioned why there is no safety procedure being followed while handling live cartridges in the pistol chamber, or why even the safety case was found unlocked. He felt this is a clear case of murder and not the result of an accidental blank fire. Observing the way the case was closed, he said the Manipur police is biased and practiced groupism and demanded the IO to be taken action against by the related authority.
IO ki report matungina numit aduda thongin thang bai tena khulai thampam da leiba AK-47 lautholaga blank fire taunaba volt singki kok singge na covered eveni volt singge haibasi yamna ngakpo aphumni routine sentry tawba matamda rifle natraga pistol ki chamber da live cartridge hapa yade masiam accident thokali thodok adudi thoina rifle adu kok tawraga kapani clear cut murder ni Yumron Kairo Navadagi, Todok Maramda, report Sing Lokatuna, Amadi, Hana Makoyani, Marakta Lainakiba, Tarum Natsimbakari Laiki, Tidok Sing Sina, Manipur Police Manunda, Communal, Bias, Amadi, Groupism Laire, Hibasi, Taklabana, Authority Namasi, Seres, when Lopum Toi, Namituda, Bimol Chandrabu, Hatpada, Topakarasu Senaram Loy, Hanging Isolate. Ayo Aduna Fongfona, Nomai Munavada, Soiduna, Maru Amakaptokivani, Hibasi. Moi masel kan khatna bani ayo sinduk piu aduga mahaki madak text lokat piu
Apunba Manipuri Matam Ishai Kanglup AMMIK Imphal East branch held its first foundation day at Yeralpat Kombirai Garden. The program was attended by Kurai Assembly Constituency MLA L Sushindro and many other important leaders of AMMIK. Speaking on the occasion, renowned lyricist Narendra Ningombam said that AMMIK branch was open to produce more talented artists in the state. He urged the guardians to encourage their children in other fields rather than studies only.
All is Dixit Center Amiki, Mapasu Lazari, Mamasu Lady, Mapusu Lady, Tananta Watulati, Adokoi to Ansariadana, I could independently, I be Yarwe. I see Masataki, I see Masi. Miam Slida, Kartumtin when a lady high targadi, Kana Honaba Changiaba. Wait, I never sully, artists I was simoktabu, Popati Pitro, Pomagula, do not artists waiting near Chisumbra. Scientifically, a Kuyenbi, no, Chisumde. In some percentage, high bar Popari Yorpa, bone quality high tarine, high basi Yorpa set, Masibali Marago Pavanena Logani. Plus point in the Logani. But matamdati yaroiba imana ipana pokpadagi sembirappa matamda yauriba saruk aduga aina honjariba tamjariba saruk aduga saruk ani sina punsinnarakanda mase tomthingoina nalakadawine.
As part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Department of Telecom Manipur organized virtual seminar at Bhavapara BSNL Telephone Bhavan Conference Hall under the theme Electromagnetic Radiations from Mobile Towers and Telecom Analytics for Fraud Management and Consumer Protection, TAFCOP today. Manipur Director Ram Chandra, BSNL Manipur General Manager R.S. Murmu, Assistant Director General Manipur Ratanjoy Kuman, NHIDCL GM Colonel R.K. Swain and other BSNL GM, DGM attended the seminar. Manipur University Students' Union MUSU observed the 16th anniversary of Manipur University as a Central University 2021 come discussion on Manipur University problems and prospects today. The observance day was held at Manipur University Court Hall. Manipur University Vice Chancellor L. Lokendra, MU Dean of Students' Welfare L. Bishwanath Sharma, MUSU President M. Michael were the special guests of the event. Speaking on the occasion, MU VC Professor N. Lokendra said that university has brought about changes after its conversion into a full-fledged university. He continued that the central government overlooked into the university's academic growth, infrastructure growth and others. He further expressed his belief that Manipur University will become one of the most renowned universities among the top Southeast Asian universities in the world.
See, biodiversity hotspot amasu oimanina ategi lamga khenaba leidana adugumba flora and fauna leba adaga historically also Manipur si koi meeting point of the east and the west, even culturally Eastern cultures, Western cultures, melting pot in highly Manipur da efflorescence ladiba Manipur culture, fine and performing arts, the event Manipur sports da when a contribution ga piri se koi akang ai sing hari da Manipur ki ladiba ethnic groups sing ji moi ki jin pool ji am pak chaw have manam di melting pot of dina east tagisu west tagisu asiguma mayam sing asigi ideas sing cross cultural ko aduga cross genetic fertilization mayam lay ko do adu su apina tangai thakna nihim do jaw.
Chairperson PH Mani Babu Sharma appreciated the Indian government, scientists and other on the expert committee's recommendation made by government of India on the second and third trial for Cadila and Covaxin vaccine to Drug Control General of India for children between the age of 2 years to 18 years. PH Manu Babu Sharma made the statement during a press meet held at Imphal North AOC Commission office today. He further said that if the children under the age group of 2 to 18 years, which form 22% of the population, are vaccinated, then the country will be able to curb the pandemic.
Isun kadaba alagi sanabunga satagala mayam punba yaram do khara punba yarani barasa gana ngang jing to khonari basida Manipur gi context Manipur gi Satellite Commission na asuma matam sa to bido bujingda government amri masidu khonai ba scientific expressing punmo ko ya agat pungsuk jari.
As part of the various COVID-19 awareness programs, a COVID-19 awareness poster campaign was organized today at Wangoi Ketel. Speaking on the occasion, producer Celine Digital Fanjaubam Lanajit said that the campaign was organized to spread awareness to the people on the dreadful coronavirus disease and also to urge people to get vaccinated to curb the spread of the disease in the state. KSH James Singh, FPO, S. Santi Sharma, RO, and Celine Digital executive members took part in the campaign.
COVID-19 hai ba laina lai chala sidi sabchana hoji makki di mahaki sabcha bhira puthokri aduna koi puna wakhan ta minadana section bagi matar de na section minaba loina na covid ke vaccine na se dose na kapong minaba ka loina na so bising ami na ba masi natragadi hoji khawgi oiba pambai leitri ha bese akoi pura makki wakhalonda leiba mathau tai aduna ko hena section minasi doina na covid ke vaccine ase do dina ta thoga covid 19 haiba lena laitara si leitaba samasamo oina damakta ekoi
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a short break.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makhada khunai asigi sotharaba kanglup singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhat chariba one household one e-scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung fanaba mateng pangminers.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chachin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngakto maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One household, one e-scooter. High-level campaign na siya mayang kuding magsu sarug yamin isa.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangay Pro Nintem Call, Moirang Patlaw, or Tobal Atokpam. And do visit our website arambay2020.com or arambay2020 app.
Manipur han bo ina maicho service na pangthok sagadoriba masterclass on market profile and order flow with risk management technique. Haiba topic asida Bell TPO team India ka khutsam naduna beginners amadi experienced trader gi damakta one-on-one interactive session ama pangthok sagadori. Haiba session asida speaker oina Subhas Sanabam Bell TPO gi co-trader amadi Binod Belamkondasu saruk yagadori. Haiba session asigi registration fee subna tagi lupa lising mga katani pangthok sagadoriba numit na October gi tarik 13 amadi 13. Mafam na Classic Hotel North AOC Akupa Marol Gidamagta 70053-25578 Amadi 93621-52051 da Paupawirak na ba Nixingzeri.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Plans to open industrial units for cadres who are on suspension of operation with the Government of India for enhancing their skills, said IGAR South Major General Alok Naresh during the inauguration of Skill Development Center Shamzilna Le Kilamthakna at Churachandpur Singat Subdivision New Taikot Sioux Camp under the theme New Skills, Renewed Lives. Alok Naresh continued that work was taken up to bring the cadres to normal lives by providing them services. He further assured that such camps will also be opened in the future. Meanwhile, Zomi Revolutionary Army appreciated the opening of the Skill Development Training Center by the Indian Army. Speaking to a press meet at Muvanlai Camp, Zomi Council Chairman Zom Ken Naite said that the Sioux cadres are facing difficulties due to the irregular stipend. He further appealed for the organization of various reorientation training to ease their hardships. He also mentioned that the aid given by the Assam Rifle, including the mass vaccination program of the camp cadres. Lamshang Assembly Constituency MLA and Education Minister Sorokhaibam Rajan inspected the area for the water supply scheme that will be sanctioned with an amount of 8.70 crore rupees by Lamshang Assembly Constituency, Tautong Afaiba PHE Division, Imphal West under the auspices of NDB. The inspection was accompanied by PHED officials. Later, the minister inaugurated a badminton turf at Lamshang Assembly Constituency, Kwasify Badminton Court cum Community Hall Badminton Turf. Speaking to media persons, Minister S. Rajan said,
Yang lanjing Kwasify amadi Lamshang Bazar dagi sanga ka leiba akoiba
club ki naharol sing mayam singi oina ina hogiba chahida local area phaldagi tawraga sajagiba community hall ni mafam asida akhoi iswar suleiba iswargi mangda ki thoram pangthokpadasu nungsingi adugumba mayam ama leiba mayamda tektana pangthokpa kaidana pangthokpa yanabagi damakta sajiba community hall ni sigumba community hall asida ngasi mayang langjing kwapsi phai badminton association haiba sigumba association lama linkalakanda makoina aikoi hairiba jaga state badminton fazana.
As part of the various aid given to the BJP intending candidate and BJP Bishnupur District Vice President Sanjoy Ahante for his success in the upcoming 12th Manipur Assembly election, women and elders of 29 by 34 Napatangka Laikai aided the intending candidate with their monetary contribution and vegetables from their kitchen garden. Speaking to media persons, Amaira Paibi of Napatonga by the name Hijam Shakhi talks on the problems the constituency had been facing from the past. She mentioned the various works taken up by the intending candidate, including the handing over a 25 kVA transformer, construction of roads, aiding to the people during the hard times of COVID pandemic, and so on. She further said that the local members will support Sanjoy Ahantem for his success in the upcoming 2022 general election. In regards to the upcoming 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election, Chairman of United Front Manipur Sapam Samungao shared his thoughts on holding a free and fair election and not something resembling a Kurukshetra battle from the Mahabharata. The statement was made while in a conference with Manipur Press Club, stating further the process of electing a candidate lies solely with the voting public. He remarked there is no democracy anymore, recounting the ugly confrontations between workers of several political parties that occurred in the last couple of days, even before the Election Commission of India has released an official notice. He urged the Chief Minister initiate a suo motu under IPC 109 and 307 against the offending candidates so as not to mislead the public. He asked why people who voice their opinion against the government are being caught and punished, but no action is being taken against law-breaking intending candidates who caused damage to public property and violence among workers and supporters.
Election se Mahabharat wari ki Kurukshetra ki battlefield nateva. Election si voter aduna magi apamba candidate khanba se magi right ne. Koi jai election da koi ki angam ba khulai puthokna dana thang puthokna dana adagi nongmai puthokna dana koi ki maduda pangan puthokna dana launa dana khongna dana tawgi mahutta Bharat ki damakta Manipur ki damakta mafam chaba yengaga life se sacrifice tawbane hena mi moina hena aduna asumba khongthang oigadra hariba lakadoriba election asidaida yamna peaceful loina free and fair oiba praja gi haibatai cause amati lerangani madugi cause ado injan gera injal oira candidate tuna pubam toi aduna Indian Penal Code ki section 109 adagi 307 gi makhada sumoto case ama concerned police station lokat piu haibase United Front Manipur gi.
Wages for Taubul Gram Panchayat village job card holders under MGNREGA should be given before Ningol Chakuba, said GP Village Monitoring Committee Secretary T.H. Bira Singh during the press meet held at Taubul. He continued that the wages for the MGNREGA works done in 2019 to 2020 were received only at the end of 2020-2021, which is quite disappointing. He appealed to the government to give out the impending wages to the job card holders before Ningol Chakuba and also appealed to the BJP government not to let the people lose their trust. He further said that people will start various protests if the government fail to fulfill the demands of the people.
Ladiba, Sentengi, Asumaba, Paisa Singase, Atuba Matamda, Paduk Tabataraba, Amasum, Matam Sana, Yusi, Tau the Taragadi, Matanga, Senten, Pansingasi, Equina, Lobongamoi. Sisu, Nasigi Sarkagi, Bibak, Baibiba, ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯃꯦꯁꯤꯅꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯄꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯤꯉꯣꯜ ꯆꯥꯛꯀꯧꯕ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯣꯕ ꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯍꯣꯜꯗꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯨꯃꯟ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ 15 ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯥꯟꯁ ꯀꯃꯤꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯠ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯟꯇꯥꯏꯠ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯅ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯤꯌꯥꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯄꯤꯜ
Amuko and Yukubid, under the auspices of CMO Bishnupur, led by Kwakta and surrounding villagers United Clubs organization, organized second dose vaccination campaign at Torbung Bangla Bazaar Social Welfare Club. Around 200 people were vaccinated during the campaign. Yukubid further appreciated club warriors and medical teams for their efforts. Commanding Officer Colonel Vivek Sharma of Tamenglong Battalion inaugurated a football ground at Tingtukbung village in Tamenglong district today. The 107 Tamenglong Battalion, with the help of civil construction company, had prepared the football ground in 1.5 years. The inauguration was followed by cultural program. Speaking on the event, Colonel Vivek Sharma said that Manipur has lots of sportsmen at national and international level and hopes to see more players from the area to come up at national level. He said the battalion will go extreme in supporting the talented sportsmen and also in developing the area. All the village heads from neighboring villages were also present during the inauguration. India recorded 15,823 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 3,40,01,743. Out of the 15,823 cases, 7,823 cases were reported in Kerala. Further, India recorded 226 deaths due to COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 4,51,189. Active COVID-19 cases in India stand at 2,07,653. Meanwhile, India will have a COVID-19 vaccine capacity of 28 crore doses this month, according to the reports. This will include 22 crore of Covishield vaccine doses and 6 crore Covaxin vaccine doses. According to the reports, Zydus Cadilla's needle-free COVID-19 vaccine, Zycov-D doses are also ready. Zycov-D is the world's first plasmid DNA vaccine for COVID-19. It's time for another short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Tamo, kaino lo sandribo? As kharangana sa sena harago.
Kaino sibo, ka japina sibo.
Hima. COVID ki vaccine kap thok sena ngana du phazna haini dudi.
Ai haksang ka stok de. Ai ka po. Nate, haksang ka stok do ba ngoni da ka pa kai ka deno. Ai ka po haisine.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hane sexual hona phatro. Kap thok puna phatabra ba.
Ho yare, section bana dum ka puro. Ai ka po.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana dono khangdre. Phare, adu de I chalu khige. Pungo, mama inda ka puge ko, papa ngaleramo.
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthoknabagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna लाइसेट असि mari leinaba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngakthokchaba ngami masida natana लाइसेट asina sanghandanabagi damak matam matamgi sarkarna pirakpa sana kakmon sing aikhoi ngakna chatminarasi Cowin apps ta register topiduna adomsu suksoi soiduna vaccine asi kapthokpiu COVID ki vaccine kapthokuna COVID leitaba iramdam mu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese hangi punchi sakhat thong hanjilasi jati bizati khai den corona lanjang thengnerase aikhoi vaccine kaplese corona dingamsi punchi sakhat mai kaida
Asing mune, aikhoi pun vaccine kap thokuna corona de ngak thokuna हाने पुंसिबो हंजनो हनबदा अदम सरक याबी
Welcome back. Let's continue with the news updates. PM Narendra Modi on Wednesday officially launched the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity to Economic Zones in Delhi. Gati Shakti is a digital platform that will bring together infrastructural initiatives planned and initiated by 16 central ministries and departments. PM had first announced the scheme that's worth over rupees 100 lakh crore on India's 75th Independence Day. National Investigation Agency on Tuesday conducted raids at multiple locations in Delhi and Noida in connection with the Mundra drug seizure case. The searches were conducted at residential premises and godowns at Lajpat Nagar, Alipur, Khera Kalan and Noida, NIA stated. Around 3,000 kilograms of heroin from Afghanistan worth around 200,000 crore was seized at Gujarat's Mundra port last month. Top terrorist commander of Jaish-e-Mohammed JEM, Shams Sofi, was killed in an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama on Wednesday, police said. The security forces launched a cordon and search operation in the area after getting inputs about the presence of terrorists there. The police added that an encounter broke out after the militants opened fire at the security personnel. US officials are investigating possible cases of Havana syndrome, a mystery brain illness at the US Embassy in Colombia, US media reported. This comes a week before Secretary of State Antony Blinken's scheduled visit to the country. Havana syndrome was first reported in Cuba in 2016 with US diplomats hearing strange sounds, experiencing odd physical sensations, nausea and headache. The US and the Taliban had a productive discussion on the issue of humanitarian assistance for Afghanistan during meetings in Qatar over the weekend, State Department spokesman Ned Price said. The meetings also focused on security and terrorism concerns, safe passage for US citizens, foreign nationals, and human rights, Price added. The talks were the first since US troop withdrawal in August. Spain's defense ministry has evacuated another 160 Afghans who had initially been left behind following the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. It said that the mission was able to extract the Afghan workers and families via Pakistan before they were flown to an airbase near Madrid on Tuesday. In August, Spain pulled out about 2,200 Spaniards and Afghans via Kabul's airport. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Preparation is on for Atwan Abunmai's last ride at his present home at Thangmaiban, Tarung village. Manipur Students Federation celebrated 23rd Foundation Day. Victim family of late A. Bimol Chandra Sharma demanded suspension of investigation officer of the case. India records 15,823 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, 7,823 cases reported in Kerala. And PM Modi launches rupees 100 lakh crore National Master Plan for Multimodal Connectivity. That's all for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.